So let's get into another hot take that we kind of just touched on,
Mhm.
but that there's no consent in marriage. This led to a flood of response videos and intense backlash, with many feminists calling it dangerous rhetoric and critics saying that at 19 you shouldn't even be giving advice on marriage. Can you take a moment to explain what you actually meant by that statement?
Yes, and this is actually the first time I've talked about it since I think that happened in June. But I never really, went into explanation because I just kinda let it roll. So, the original video that I'd seen on TikTok was a woman who posted a video saying, "If if your husband doesn't or if you don't verbally say yes to having sex with your husband, then you can divorce him and file for abuse."
What?
That is what
Really?
she said. So, and I immediately was like, this is just giving women another way to take all of their man's money, the kids, the house, everything, because it does happen. We have no fault divorce.
Mhm.
And the divorce rate is like 80% women are filing for divorce and they're taking everything from their husbands. And I was like, great. Well, this is another way that they can do it. If the husband doesn't get a verbal yes to have sex, well, then they can go cry rape.
Whoa,
Um,
hold on. That is
yes.
dangerous.
Yes. And
Men
so
can't even feel safe anymore to just want to, come up and love on
and
their
that's the
woman?
thing is it really doesn't happen that way. I don't think, not to get personal, but that's never happened where I've been asked, "Hey, can we?" And then I say yes. It just
Yeah,
kind of happens naturally in
yeah.
marriage. And so what I should have done was stitch that video
Mm,
and made a response to it. But I very rarely stitch videos because I don't like to call out other creators, and I don't like that vibe. So instead I was like, okay, well, I'm going to talk about biblical sex and biblical sex in marriage. And so to me, when I said no consent in marriage, I'm saying you don't have to give a verbal yes
right.
for there to be, a consensual sexual relationship, right?
Mhm.
And so in 1 Corinthians 7:3-5, Paul says that the husband's body belongs to the wife and the wife's body belongs to the husband. Well, as soon as I said the wife's body belongs to the husband, that caused so much outrage.
Yeah.
And I still get comments like, your body is yours forever. Well, no, it's not. It's God's. But
Ooh,
it's
yeah.
also my husband's. And it's not in a slave way, which I think a lot of people think that way about the Bible when the Bible says things like that, when it says very direct statements like, no, your body is your husband's. But it's also vice versa,
Yeah.
is what they don't understand either.